I had something of like a grief explosion this week. Sometimes I'm able to like, I'll have a moment and I'm like, I actually can't really deal with that today. I just can't address this now. I'm going to shelve it and I'll come back to it later. And then other times it just like explodes in these like little tiny fireworks, one after the next after the next. Sometimes a grief explosion is triggered by something obvious, like a birthday, but it could also be triggered by like a piece of kale. Like for me, my grandma used to, when I lived in New York City and she was in Jersey for many years, on Sundays she'd come in and we'd spend the day together. And while I was teaching, she would meal prep for me because she was meal prepping for herself as a hairdresser. And one of the dishes that she always made was brown rice, sauteed chicken, kale, and hot peppers. And the kale was always destemmed. You know how like the thick parts of the kale, I don't know if this is actually true, but they're hard to digest. And she always destemmed it for me. There's kale in the fridge, and sometimes